more likable because I look like a divorce attorney that would fuck your soon-to-be ex-husband. It's rough out here for blonde white women. It is not easy. It's funny though, because Kamala Harris and I have the same problem, big prosecutor energy. Nobody likes us at all. You know, like I'm in LA, she's in LA. I'm unemployed, she's unemployed. We're both living off of savings. We're one bad day away from starting an OnlyFans account, you know? It really just comes down to who do you want to see deep throat more, you know? Me or her? Did somebody say me? Why? Okay, here, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. I dislocated my jaw in a dick once. You don't want to see that. That's enough to send someone straight to rehab, let me tell you. What'd you say? Big dick? Oh, feet pics. Yeah, I do. There are people. Somebody paid me $500 once for a feet pic. Yeah, it didn't work out long term though, because I'm here now doing comedy. So the feet are not looking so good. Once you're unemployed, you can't afford the pedicures anymore at all. Times are weird. It's weird to be a white woman with big tits, right? It's just always weird. Like you think it'd be a good thing, but I can't go on vacation with my dad anymore. I can't. He's 78 years old, and he looks like he has money, and I look like I'd marry for it. So people think that I'm his fiance everywhere we go. It's insane. We went to Hawaii recently, and we go to check in at the front desk. Full White Lotus vibes, okay? Like really sketchy. And the woman at the front desk goes, "Oh, I see you guys have the same last name. We have the honeymoon suite available if you'd like to upgrade." And I looked at my dad and I was like, "I will be in the car." And I stormed off, which is apparently exactly what a wife would do. It's my bad. And as I'm walking off, I can hear the woman at the front desk go, "Oh, I can tell you guys have been together for a long time." Like, you bitch. And I can hear my dad go, "Oh, only about 30 years. I was like, "Are you in on this? Are you trying to fuck me, Dad? What the fuck?" And as I'm storming off to the car or wherever, just to get away, I can hear everybody in the hotel lobby who's actually on their honeymoon going, "Wow, honey, that sounds hot, little incest role play. I like it." You guys are into that, right? The Oklahoma incest crew? You're like, "Oh, we did that one. That was us. We were there." Yeah. "Oh, I haven't fucked my dad yet. That sounds like a good idea." Yeah. It's crazy though, because you think you get incest out of the way at check-in. You know, that seems like the normal thing to do. By the way, this is the only place where the incest jokes work, okay? I could go to any other room in LA and they're like, "I don't understand." And we get to dinner, my dad and I, we're at dinner in Hawaii on vacation, having a good time. And this older man about my dad's age comes up to us and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just have to ask you, sir, how did you get her?" And my dad goes, "Oh, semen. Semen." And I was like, no, you don't understand. I came from him. Like, I flew home the next day. I haven't seen him since. But my dad and I are very close. My dad, I have a weird family history because I come from a little bit of a political family, and I'm not telling you that to make you uptight. I'm telling you that because I grew up in Oregon, and my dad ran for the United States Senate in 1996. Any Oregonians in the room? None at all. It's okay, but you don't have to get uptight. This is not a political joke, it's a personal story. You say you're from Oregon? Nice, what part? Portland, nice. Okay, were you around in 1996? Nice. And know anything about politics? No, perfect. That's exactly my audience. So my dad, he ran for the United States Senate, and he ran as a Democrat. He ran against a Republican named Gordon Smith, who was a Mormon guy. And all I was told at 8 years old was that if my dad won the election, that we would be moving to Washington, D.C. And as an 8-year-old, that's the worst thing you can hear at all. And so I would tell everybody at school not to vote for my dad. I was like, hey, don't do that. I don't want to move. You want to keep seeing this face right here. And it turns out I went to school with a lot of Mormon kids, and so they would come up to me and be like, "Just so you know, my dad isn't voting for your dad." I was like, that is perfect. How do I join the church, okay? I will wear the special underwear, I will do all the things, whatever you need. I'll do the soaking, you can get the guy who jumps on the bed, whatever. We'll do the whole thing, okay? And the election results come out, and my dad loses the election. And let me tell you, rigging an election does feel good. I am with Trump on that one. That is, I was doing it way before him. I would do it again. I get it. I totally get it. But elections are crazy, and they've changed so much since the 90s. And my dad still tells like stories of the glory days, and he was telling me that he was at a dinner with Bill Clinton, because Bill Clinton was running for re-election at the time. And you get to know the people at the top of the ticket. It's very cool. I got to meet Bill, very cool guy. And so he's at this dinner with Bill, and he's at a table with all men. Hillary's not there, my mom is not, very weird. No women are there. So my dad taps on Secret Service's shoulder and goes, how come there are no women at this table? Is everything okay? And Secret Service goes, oh, sir, we do not see the president next to any women at any time, under any circumstances whatsoever. Mind your business. This is before Monica Lewinsky, you guys. Like, they knew. You think it was hard to keep Joe Biden alive? Try keeping pussy away from Bill Clinton in the 90s. It's impossible. It's impossible. I've been to a couple of like rallies with Bill. I've talked to Bill. Even when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this guy can fuck whoever he wants. Like, without question, the most charisma of anybody I've ever met in my life. So campaigns are crazy. Any stressed out men in the room? At all? What was that? You're stressed out? What are you stressed out about? Family issues. I'm so sorry to hear that. I ask if men are stressed out because men who are stressed out tend to like women with bigger butts. It's a scientifically proven fact. Does that check out for you? Yeah, you like a juicy fat ass? Suddenly every guy in the room's like, I am stressed the fuck out, dude. Rehab is hard. Fuck. Listen, every guy who's ever dated a Kardashian, most stressed out men in America. I don't blame them at all. They also say that men who are hungry like women with bigger tits. No. Yeah, well, you don't look that hungry anyway, so you look like a well-fed motherfucker. They do. Where are they doing this research, by the way? Are they just going to McDonald's on a Tuesday and they're like, sir, inline, Big Mac or Big Rack? Which one is it going to be? We got a deal for both of them on the cravings menu. I don't know. I'm more of a titty girl. I'm obviously a white woman. There's nothing going on back here. I'm just looking for a malnourished king at this point. Anybody? Yeah, raise your hand. Are you malnourished? You need a little love? There you go. Yeah, it's okay. That was a little eager, sir. You're surrounded by women, and none of them can get the job done for you? Damn. No, I'm just playing. They're all beautiful. I'm a titty girl. I have huge boobs now, but they used to be bigger, if you can believe it. I had a breast reduction like 6 years ago. Yeah, men in the room don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. They're like, they don't even know what a balsamic reduction is, let alone a breast reduction. Does anybody know what a balsamic reduction is?
Yes.
Yeah, what is it? Just so the men know.
It's when you take balsamic vinegar and you put it in a pan and you reduce it down. So
yeah, so it's kind of a viscousy, sort of like semen, right? Like really, more men should know about it than we do.
It's like legs.
It's insane. So I had huge boobs, and I did a bunch of research before I had the surgery. What was that?
Pop the titties.
Pop the titties? What kind of show is this? They told me this was a comedy show, not a striptease. Damn, what the hills is crazy. What? Now, what is this, a question and answer about my tits? What did you say? Can we do both? You don't want to see what's over here, okay? Let me tell you. So I did a lot of, okay, settle down, everybody just take it easy, okay? If you're polite for the rest of the show, maybe I will pop one out for you, but you have to shut the fuck up. Jesus. You have to promise you'll stay sober, you gotta shut the fuck up, and I will show you both titties at the same time. Yeah, oh, okay, well, I just solved addiction problems. I have done it, I knew it. I did a good job, thank you. Well, so I did a lot of research, though, about the surgery, because reduction, when I had my reduction, it was not like body positivity is not a thing, nobody was having any of this shit done, and I found this thing about chickens, and they're breeding chickens in the United States to have breasts so large that they can no longer stand up anymore. I was like, I've never related so much to a chicken in my life, you know? Raise the price of eggs, they need it, they need the money. So I had the surgery. I was a 34 double G before the surgery. Yeah. Men in the room didn't do alpha even went that high. Like, I got a D here, we're good to go, right? Like, every guy who sees a woman with big tits just thinks it's a double D. They have no idea that it goes higher. So now I'm like a 34 double D or whatever. I don't even understand the sizing myself. And I told a lot of my guy friends before I had the surgery that I was gonna have it done. And some of them did boo me, one of you over there did, that's fine. And I told them, and they went, oh, why would you do that to me? I was like, damn, dude, if you had a 10-pound dick, you would cut half of it off too. You're thinking about it right now, you are. Would you cut off a 10-pound dick? Probably so? Damn, rehab is tough, dude, isn't it? You would cut it off?
I would have kept it.
It would hurt? Your back already hurts. Oh, so when you have a 20-pound dick? Ooh. Would you really cut off? You would really cut it off, though? That's your final. That's a pussy. You're a pussy. You wouldn't handle it. You can't take it like a man. Would anybody in the room keep it?
Yup.
Would? No, come on. Just because you're black, you're like, oh, come on, I would keep it. Oh, brother. You probably go around telling people you have a 10-pound dick already. That's your line, huh? Like, hey, baby, I got a 10-pound dick just for you. What if it was 10 pounds and it was the size of a nickel? Then what are you doing? What are you doing? You be crying like a little baby? Pussy. Got a lot of pussies in the room. Jesus. I had a guy, I did a show, and this guy in the front row goes, I would sacrifice my legs for a 10-pound dick. And I was like, are you okay, sir? And he goes, I'm gay. And I was like, oh, that explains it. At that point, you're like, all bets are off. Everything's over at that point. Oh my God, it's insane. Sex, everything it's so crazy. And the older you get, the less important it is. But I saw this thing recently that said there's an orgasm gap in this country. Any ladies heard about this?
Yes.
Yeah, there's an orgasm gap between the straights. The gays haven't figured out that's why there's a parade. It has nothing to do with civil rights. It has everything to do with orgasms. So in the straight world, the straight men are obviously having more orgasms than the women. Like the guys are like, yeah, I came 5 times in the shower today. Fine. And I don't know what we do, right? Because I think we're gonna have to march. I think we like to protest in this country. I think we have to protest, right? So what do we want? Orgasms. When do we want them? Now. Okay, only 2 people want them. Got it. Fine. Not a protest group. But I don't know what we march for, ladies, because I think it's important, but I also think the pay gap is important. You know, we're trying to make $1 out of 83 cents, I think it is. And then we're trying to make an orgasm out of some guy being like, hey honey, is that your clit? Did I get it? And you're like, no bitch, that's my hemorrhoid. That joke hits hardest with people over 30, congratulations, because you've lived long enough to see your hemorrhoid days. It's nice. Where do we go from here? Okay, so I hear when you get sober, you drink a lot of like sparkling water. Is that true? No, it's not true. Okay, I drink a lot of sparkling water, so that's why I'm just trying to relate to the room.
You drink a lot of soda.
You drink a lot of soda. Okay, so I have some sober friends that drink a lot of sparkling water, and I was doing some research recently, as every white woman does, and I love LaCroix. LaCroix is like the best sparkling water. It's great. Did you know it's not a French brand? Did you know this? It was started by some guy in Wisconsin who was upset at the French. Which is like, we're gonna need the French more than ever. But he was so mad about it that he made an American drink and he gave it a French name, which I think is kind of fucked up. I think that's kind of not patriotic, you know? And so I looked it up because LaCroix, French name, it translates to the cross, which apparently goes with the St. LaCroix River, or St. LaCroix River in Wisconsin. Okay, fine, whatever. You want to give a nod to your hometown. And then I looked up La Crosse, Wisconsin. I looked up what lacrosse translates to from French to English, and it translates to the butt. I was like, why are we not calling it Wisconsin butt water? You know what I mean? Like, everybody's eating ass. I just want to give them something to wash it down with. That'd be good. Are there any football fans in here? Anybody? Any football fans? All right, I'll end on this one and get off. So I was at a football tailgate this year, and football's pretty big in LA, right? And I took a couple of my girlfriends to the tailgate. Don't take women to sports, okay? Taylor Swift has ruined everything. For women like me who like sports, it sucks now. And I took a couple of my girlfriends and we were tailgating, and they started talking about trying each other's breast milk. I was like, can we just play cornhole and get on with it and just, have a good time? And my one girlfriend goes, oh yeah, I would totally try your breast milk. How bad can it be? She's in a cult in Venice, so that checks out. And my other girlfriend goes, I would never try your breast milk. I'm dairy-free. I'm dairy-free. I don't know if you know the definition of dairy, but you were definitely calling our friend a cow. It's just, that is crazy. You